Okay. Now, let's do some research. We got 250 points. The research window lets you invest your accumulated research points earned from creating films or movie reports. You can buy new technologies that enhance the overall quality of your movies. The business tab covers various aspects of your company's management, including movie distribution, options, staffing, office, hunting, and whatnot. Here you can research new distribution methods for your movies, supporting actors, and the ability to make multi-genre films. Here you can unlock new departments for your staff, gain access to more experienced candidates, and larger offices to facilitate company growth. The production tab allows you to research premium features for your movies, including both production and post-production. In this tab, you can expand your filmmaking horizon by unlocking new themes. So we literally have a mission to unlock a theme, so we'll do that first. You can see all the themes discovered and unlock completion rate. With each unlock, you may choose a few themes from a collection of 4 random undiscovered options. Let's go for it. Doctor, Ghost, Time Travel, or Terrorist? Give me Time Travel and Ghost. Okay, that's good for now. I think... And sequels makes a lot of sense to find. We should learn how to scout, right? Allows you to scout and hire mid-level employees. Okay, I guess we can already do that for bad people. Open its analytics. Opens production. What was... Like, our marketing is terrible, isn't it? It's like... Sales? Open a sales department? Maybe that's what we need. Okay, we'll get a sales department. Oh, that's what they want us to do. Alright, I'm getting sequels makes a lot of sense, I think. Like, sequels make money. There's a reason people make those. Let's get sequels. Now, if we want to grab some of this stuff... let's think. What do we want to do? I think we should make a sequel to one of our better... Well, maybe not immediate. Well, maybe immediately. We have released a film in the meantime. Alright, let's think. If we want to make a sequel to... Priceless Payload... I think... So that's going to be an action... disaster film, right? So what sort of features would go well in an action disaster film? We're going to want... Like, probably like some stunts and stuff. We can get some extreme stunts, some fight choreography. Motorized stunts, that's what you want. Yeah. Or demolition experts? For a disaster film, yeah, that's definitely what you need. You need demolition experts, and that's all we can afford. But that's all you need. If you can destroy things, you can do anything you want, really. Hire a salesman. Okay. We will scout for sales. With word of mouth. Does that actually work? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really in the business of hiring people, usually. Okay, who do we got? Networking impacts the number of distributors interested. Negotiation impacts the distribution fees. Trust impacts the quality of the distribution deals. I guess we probably want the best quality, right? We could hire Eva Alexander. You're very meticulous. And you seem just, by definition, the best person here. And you want double the salaries of these guys, but you are clearly worth double the salary, so let's not skimp out. Eva, congratulations on your job. Alright, so we got Eva over there, working marketing, presumably. I need to get started on a movie. So, this will be... Oh, what's this? Here you can view the list of exciting franchises and past original movie creations that can be used to start a new franchise. For each franchise, you can see franchise origins, such as the original movie creation versus another media adaptation, franchise popularity, franchise fatigue, and the franchise theme and genre. Gotcha. By selecting a franchise, you can choose the type of installment you want to produce: sequel, prequel, reboot, or spin-off. A sequel fully benefits from the franchise's popularity, but has the most constraints. A prequel allows you to recast the lead actors. A reboot allows you to recast, change the rating, and lower the franchise's fatigue at the expense of benefiting less from the franchise's initial popularity. A spin-off lets you create a new franchise for the same IP, which removes many constraints, though it won't start with the same popularity level as the initial franchise. Okay. So here's my thought. We make a sequel to Priceless Payload. Okay. IP name and franchise name is going to both be Priceless Payload. Hello, Skater. Welcome to the stream. When creating a new franchise, you can choose a name for both the IP and the franchise itself. The IP will be handy later when you wish to start doing spin-offs. Gotcha. So, like, IP name, Mario. Franchise name, Super Mario, or Mario Kart, or Mario Party. Gotcha. So IP name is going to be Priceless Payload, franchise name Priceless Payload. There we go. So sequel to Priceless Payload, we'll call it Priceless Payload 2. What was that bomb called? Fat Man? That's like that big nuke, right? Let me just double check that I have that fact sheet correct, but like Fat Man. Yeah, okay. Which kind of implies this is going to take place in, like, Japan during World War II, but that's fine, I think, right? That's what Fat Man was. Like, I think that's the one that was detonated in World War II. Alright. That's fine. It's a period piece, sure. We do need a new director. Someone who likes the script, but the critics don't mind. Ooh, you're really popular. You know, you could help. The critics don't mind you. You're okay with the script. Maybe go for Bon Jorman? Maybe. Like a real director. You do want 0.5%, but like, I think it should be worth it. And of course, Jenna Jones is back, reprising his role. Priceless Payload 2, and we should have a colon there, right? That's how that should be formatted. Or, yeah? Number, colon, subtitle. Yeah, that's how that works. Alright, get on this, and it's gonna be a small budget film. How are we gonna make the nuclear effects work? We'll figure it out. On such a small budget. Can you do anything? Right now, you're like, I'm making the movie. What are you doing, Eva? Okay, so this is an action film, so we need no writing whatsoever. Like, this film is just an excuse to set off a bomb that's supposed to resemble Big Man, or Fat Man. Yeah, Fat Man. It's gotta be like this. Writing down here, costume makeup up here, set design up here. Yeah, I think so. Now, do we have... I think our special thing is... Oh, the Gaspar nominees. Really? We didn't even get a nod? People loved our films from last year. Dang. People just don't respect cinema anymore. Alright, visual effects. We would like demolition experts. So, hold on. Each premium, it's got a cost, so it'll cost money. A minimum soda score or audience score requirement. If your movie doesn't meet these requirements, the benefits from this feature will be null. And a minimum allocation. So, if this doesn't get at least a 6, people are going to hate it. 6 on the soda meter, specifically. The audience has to like it, at least somewhat. So, again, like, I think you maybe go all the way special effects. Cut down the sound a bit and the editing. Like this sort of deal. Because I feel like the editing and sound design is probably like equally relevant. Or you could go like this. I say go 25-25. That way you're definitely not too far off on either one. Right? Because like if we go like here, and then it's like inverted like this, then it's going to be a bad movie. But if it's here, and it's on either side of that, it's not going to be far from this, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, the winner? Well, we weren't even nominated, so I don't really care, but congratulations, Gallic Link Up. Okay. Now we actually have a sales team. Get on that, Eva. And Eva is really good at all this, so I'm expecting some good deals. Now, while Eva's doing that, I can get to work making our next film. Apparently, I'm not available. Never mind. I'm part of this process of finding a distributor. Supposedly. Okay. Alright, this is much better. Alright, so PIA. So this is... We do want to hit summer. I know PIA release the first one, but we got some better options here. You are a specialist in action, but I feel like Utmost Pictures here maybe can give us a better deal. And they're planning on releasing in July. First film in the series was an August release, so July release probably makes a lot of sense. May is maybe a bit early. We are going to going up against... That's only a 2 million... No big budget films here. Nothing that directly... Well, we do have another action film in July. Whereas if we release in May... Yeah, we still have an action film we're going up against, so... I think you got to take it to utmost here. Okay, now I think I can start working on my next film. Okay. So this one, let's use some of those themes we just got. I think the concept of a time travel... A time travel thriller, right? Yeah, because we know how to make thrillers. Should this be an... Yeah, an R-rated thriller. I think it makes sense. We will get... You know? Rochelle Michi? Maybe? You don't hate it. Although, Ton Daler. The critics don't like you as much. But it's not by, like, a significant margin. So I think, yeah, Dawn Taylor. Welcome. As for our lead, you got a 14. Critics love you. You don't like the script. I could get behind you. Burn of Loom. Okay. Or we could get you. I mean, you're a total critical darling, but you hates our script, so... Burn of Loom. Congratulations. Welcome. The movie is going to be called... Because we got a female lead, so I was going to call it The Grandfather Paradox, but actually we're going to call it The Grandmother Paradox. And it's just going to be a time travel thriller nonsense. You know, you're going forward, you're going back, you realize, I changed the past, I need to unchange the past, but actually I need to change it a different way. And, you know, branching timelines, and you know how time travel goes. We're taking a very serious look at it. And the ethical implications. Am I missing something? Oh, budgets. There we go. This should be good. A time travel thriller. The people wants this. Alright, how's the... Oh, I got on pause, right. Alright, so hopefully Price's Payload 2 does well. Alright, so we established our rating was too high before on our last throw, so maybe a little down. Set design needs to be a little up. So if set design has to be at least here, and costume makeup must be like down here. Because writing is very important for a thriller. Like a thriller needs good writing, right? Like that's what makes it a... Like in my mind, a thriller is supposed to have like a big, like complex, quick-paced, interweaving, complicated plot. So like, it needs to have good writing. Otherwise, it's going to be bad. Okay, this... Okay, the audience likes it. The audience loved the film. The audience is here for it. The critics, though, they understand it's a bit of a cash grab. I can live with that. I can live with that. Explore premium features. Unlock 2 premium features. Sure, why not? Okay, what are we doing here? I mean, do we need demolition experts? I guess you have it. You might as well. But it's a thriller. How much? I think we're doing... I think full editing. We might not actually have the budget for that, so... Yeah. I think you go here. That makes sense to me. I think even less than you could do like that. There you go. You don't even bother with demolition experts. We don't need demolition experts for time travel. We just need to get like an unconvincing wormhole effect. Okay. Sales team, let's get this sold. There we go. Pump this baby out. Okay. Alright, not bad. We are consistently making a decent profit on these films. We haven't had, like, a big breakout yet, but I think we're on our way. Ooh, Columbus Pictures. They like thrillers, specifically. They want to release it in January. So January has nothing going on. But also we have, like, no competition. We could go with Utmost. It's December. I don't know, maybe this is a January film. This could be, like, the good January film. Like, those happen occasionally, right? Go forward. Okay, well, hold on. So that's happening right now. So let's get started on generating insights for Priceless Payload 2. Because it was not as successful as I had hoped it would be. Okay, and I guess while we're doing that, we can also take a look at our premium features. Might as well grab another one. So I already have one in post-production. Might as well have one in production. What do we want? And character arcs seem kind of important. Yeah, like, I almost can't imagine, like, a film that you wouldn't want character arcs in. What do I want to save up for? What lets us get a... Alright, we need to get better production. Yeah. Take our production to the next level. Okay, the reviews are tepid. A 7.7, a 7.2. People aren't in love with the Grandmother Paradox. A mind-bending thriller that keeps you guessing till the very end deserves a round of applause. Okay. Not bad. Not a flop or anything, but not great. Okay. So, apparently, action in summer is good. Too much special effects, though. Too much special effects in that film. Good to know. Let's see. So, Eva. Can Eva run a report? No, only I can do that. Okay, I guess I'll do that then. We are going to make a profit on the Grandmother Paradox. Who's the Romies? Okay. Can we get nominated for the Romies? I don't know. Alright, we got the writing perfect on thrillers. Editing was too high, though. Apparently. Good to know. Okay, didn't quite make $1 million, but we're keeping the studio afloat. Alright, new movie. Actually, you know what? Before we do a new movie, let's research we can't research production. Let's research some new themes. High school, that could be... And dance? High school and dance? Yeah. Okay, so, here's the idea. And you gotta do, like, this is perfect. It's going to be a musical about dancing. It's a match made in heaven, what can I say? What rating should this be? Like PG? Maybe PG? Probably PG. Like, what sort of spice are you putting in this? I want someone who likes, you know, Savage Dwift? Sure. He seems pretty good. Our lead will be... You know what? Satula Plark? Sure. We could go Mon G. Martin. Ooh, you have a 46? Baron Clack. Welcome, welcome. You're not even demanding... Well, you're demanding a fair bit of compensation, but it'll be worth it. I mean, you have a 46 appeal in the domestic market. So it's a musical about dancing. I think you gotta call this something about dance, obviously. You know what? We're going to go with, for just a very simple name, we call it Tap. Or maybe we do like TAP. And it's like it's an acronym for something. What's an acronym for? We'll come back to you. I'll come back to you on that one. But yeah, okay. I like this idea. Here we go. tap. And obviously it's a film about tap dancing. Like, duh. Yeah, I'm just realizing we probably want to research something that actually has to do with music for our thing. Post-production, film score. That's probably important. Can we get, like, jazzy blues? I think that could fit for this. Some jazzy blues. For production, maybe we could get some props. Or maybe lights and decor. Golden hour shooting. That could be fun. Maybe some dialogue. Ooh, rhythmic editing. That would fit very well here. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we have enough like points to do all that. So our script, I mean, it definitely should have character arcs. Like, come on. So I'm thinking, I kind of feel like all these are sort of important. Like, we need to have writing at 30% if we want to take advantage of character arcs. 30, 35, 35? I mean, that seems too even, but, like a good set, like a fun set to dance on. People love seeing, like, floofy costumes on a musical. And, I mean, you gotta be somewhat well-written, because, you know, people are gonna be listening to the songs, right? I assume the song writing is, like, part of the writing, right? Unless, like, in the script it just says, like, I don't know, insert song here. Okay, we need jazzy blues. So we need at least 30 in sound design. There's no way sound design music isn't at 50 for musicals. Like, if that's not the case, like, then I don't know what we're doing with our life. Rhythmic editing, we'll then need to put editing at 40, which puts you at 10. And you know what? That sounds about right. I like it. Like, what special effects are we doing? Nothing. It's going to be like a direct Broadway adaptation. You don't understand my vision. My vision requires 0 special effects. Just the normal effects, please. Okay, while that's going on, do I have any reports to generate? I do not. I can't make a movie yet because we have ink to the deal. We do need to actually make some money soon, ideally. Okay, I mean, 200th Decade Wolf specializes in musicals, and it comes out in awards season, and they've got 4 stars. So, like, seems pretty good. I think that's a pretty good deal for us. Okay. So now that's done. We immediately get started on our new film. Oh, hello, November Joy. Yes, this is similar to Game Dev Tycoon, and... Oh, also, good to see you here. Yeah, I've been streaming for 10.5 hours. See, the thing is, I'm doing basically like a monthly sort of like super stream, where like once a month, instead of doing like 3 different streams over the course of the week that are like 4 hours each, I just do one like 12-hour stream. It's been fun. Anyways, what are we doing? What are we doing? So we just made our musical. We're waiting for that to get released. A drama could be nice. 12-hour stream sounds exhausting. It's pretty exhausting. I'm feeling it a bit in my voice right now, but we're almost done. Do a chase. Oh, high school. We did just get high school. A high school drama? A high school comedy? We haven't tried comedy yet. Now here's the question: what rating is a high school comedy? It's gotta be PG-13, right? Like you could go either way. You could do an R-rated high school comedy or a PG-13 rated. I guess the question is the idea like this is like a comedy for the adults of like, remember high school? You like 20 and 30 somethings? Or is this a comedy about high schoolers that you might actually want high schoolers to watch? I think for now we'll go for a PG-13 comedy. Like it's gonna be edgy enough to like get to the teens and tweens in the seats, but not so edgy that they're like not allowed. Okay. We could get Melaine A on this. She doesn't love the idea in general, but I mean that popularity. Or we have a decent relationship with Save Dwift. Although maybe we want someone younger to deal with the teens, but you hate the idea, so no. Everyone who's young hates the idea. Maybe that means we shouldn't do it, but regardless, we press on. Let's go with Mullane. Hold on. Who wants more compensation? Mullane wants it. All right, save it. Congratulations, you got the job. Now, who's our lead? I don't think the age actually matters, but like we shouldn't cast a 50-year-old as our lead in a high school drama, or a high school comedy rather. Yeah, I mean, I think Quandy Raid makes sense. Okay. Now what are we calling this? Maybe we shouldn't do it to press on anyway. Average Film Studio. For real, for real. Quite frankly, I kind of feel like I would be a better film studio executive than like, and maybe this is baseless hubris talking, but like, you look at the decisions they make, the fact that they like don't even try making original films anymore, is like, dude, I would be better than like at least 30% of them, at least, as proved by my performance in this game. So what are we calling this? It's a high school comedy. We call this AP something. I like the idea of it's like AP something. Like that there's just something inherently funny about calling it AP whatever. And then we want it to be a ridiculous class. Like, what is the most ridiculous class to have an AP to be taking the AP version of? Like AP AP Gym or AP PE. Yeah, and it's even, like, ridiculous to say. APPE. You almost can't. It's basically a tongue twister, which is inherently funny, because then people are recommending. They're like, hey, have you seen APPE? And you're like, haha, you can't even say the name of the film. And already, people are laughing before they've even sat in the seat to watch the thing. It's genius. I mean, this could be our first Gaspar. Now, granted, comedies don't win awards, but, you know. Maybe just this once. I mean, it's the 70s. We haven't solidified into that sort of mode of being yet. Also, we're paused. That's why nothing's happening. Okay. So a comedy. Like, a comedy has to be, like, no sets, basically. Like, we are going to just, like, go in, film in the summer, in a school, and, like, that's that. No set. Writing to the max. And then we want some decent costume and makeup, I guess. Let's see. Script. Some character arcs. That makes sense to have. You know, it might have been a good idea to get some, like, comedic-based things, but yeah, we just need character arcs. Who cares if there are jokes in the comedy? A 10, a 9.5, a 9.5, a 9, and an 8.5. It's 9.3 certified fresh on the avocado meter. I don't even remember. This is Tap. Tap. I told you this musical would be amazing. Spectacular. Choreography and charismatic stars. A must-watch musical. It made me want to dance in my seat. Unforgettable melodies and heartwarming plot. A must-see for all. Captivating tunes dance through my heart. A musical marvel I'm still humming to. Pure joy. Catchy songs and incredible performances make it a must-watch. And the audience agrees. The soda meter agrees. All right. Hold on. Did we get a nominee? The musical of the decade didn't get a nomination. This is ridiculous. Oh, hold on. Actually, wait. We might be eligible for next year's because we released in January, I think, right? What month is it right now? I can't see. There's too much money on my calendar for me to tell what month it is. That's how successful we are. Okay, anyways. What are we doing here? It is... Oh, right. APPE. And you don't need any special effects in a comedy. I guess you want editing for, like, some... Maybe you do, like, some cutaway gags or something? Maybe you do a little bit of special effects. And then a bit of sound and music. Get, like, a whoopee cushion or something. Pacing. Rhythmic editing, right? The rhythm can enhance the comedy. And I guess we'll have some jazzy blues tunes. It'll be ironic, jazzy blues tunes in our comedy. It'll help create a contrast, you know? A comedic contrast, which people will adore, I'm sure. Also, we've made $2.5 million off of Tap, the winner of the Gaspars this year. This is amusement. Well, congratulations. Sound is important to comedy? I guess it depends on the type of comedy you're going for, right? Like, if it's, like, observational comedy, maybe not as much, but, like, if you're making, like, a Looney Tunes cartoon, like, imagine those being silent. Like, I know most of the characters are silent, but The silence of the characters creates space for the effects to take over. Anyway. Point is, people love Tap. It was incredible. The best film we've made thus far. By far. Alright, who is distributing? APPE. And Galaxy Pictures specializes in comedies. It'd be a summer release. That's great for comedies. Or we could go for Worry Bros. Which just kind of seems like... I mean, they'll give us a bigger cut of the revenue. But we might as well go with a more prestigious distributor if we've got the chance, I'd say. Well, in August versus July, there could be a difference in our competition. So, no meaningful competition in August. So, we will go with August. There we go. Okay, now we can generate some insights regarding Tap. Our greatest film thus far. Who knows, maybe we should make a sequel to that. Got stuff to work on. That is fair. Always important to get your work done. Okay. We actually missed the mark in terms of editing and costume. Probably gotta swap those bits. And even so, it was a really good film. People enjoyed it quite a bit. That being said, you'd think we'd have more money, considering we just released like such a, well-praised film. Oh my goodness, it's a 9. It's a 9.5 on the soda meter. People love APPE. It's the comedy of the decade. An uproarious ride filled with clever gags and humor. The laughs are so loud that I missed half the jokes. Time for a rewatch. A hilarious classic with unforgettable comedic moments, brilliant performances, and witty humor make this a must-watch. A blazing ray of sunshine. And people love our films. If only... You know what? Eva, you deserve a raise. Congratulations. Like, you get to share in the success of this company. That's the sort of boss I like to strive to be.